All right, got something interesting for you guys today. I have what looks to be a metal at the bottom of this beaker. You can see it's shiny, very silver, and it's gallium. Gallium has a very special property though, in the fact that even though it's a metal, it has a really low melting point. To prove that to you, I'm going to get this to melt just using warm water. Again, not bubbling, not boiling. Again, I'm going to put that just gently, holding it above the water. Again, the water is not boiling. I want to make sure I am aware of that. So far, looks like nothing has happened yet. Just going to let that float there. Gallium is actually another really interesting element on the periodic table because it's actually the one that got Dmitry Mendeleev famous. You see, when Mendeleev was making his periodic table and he was putting all of his elements on the ground, he noticed that there was going to be a gap between aluminum and indium. For that reason, he predicted an element, which I believe he called echo aluminum, as a way to figure that out. And I might be wrong on that name. I'll link it in the comment if I'm wrong. I apologize about that. But he was able to predict gallium's property, including that it would be a metal that melts easily. This wowed scientists because they were like, how is that possible? And when it was discovered later, he was found to be correct. So again, if I'm wrong with that name, I'll put it in the comment. I apologize. It's been a while. But let's kind of go back to this. And you know what? That's not water. That's molten or liquid metal. And again, it's been just under 2 minutes. And again, that water isn't even boiling, it's just warm. The cool thing is, this is also going to solidify pretty quickly. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to walk over here where I have some cold water. And I'm just going to place that in. And we give it a jiggle just every little bit or so, and we're going to see that it's going to stop jiggling pretty soon. You can actually hear the metal clicking on the sides again. It's already starting to solidify. Yep, still cold. And you can see it's definitely starting to re-solidify. You can actually use this to mold things. Like if I wanted to, I can mold this into a spoon and have the spoon melt in my hand. It's actually a magic trick that sometimes magicians use. As you can see again, it's definitely starting to solidify at the bottom. But let's go back over here. And we'll put it back in the warm water. You're going to actually be able to see the metal melt in front of you. Again, just because it's a metal doesn't mean that it has to have a super high melting point. Can't see the chunk anymore. And there's a great shot of the gallium. Pretty cool, right?